talk about the get in trouble.
Goes
You and I will be all like, somebody will be at the door knocking.
Yeah.
Are you talking trash about Bobby? No, not me. I wouldn't. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to start about your relationship with mining, or your thoughts on the land and connection to land, or do you want to start? Where do you want to go first?
And what do you think teachers might?
Yeah, what teachers need to know?
Because this is for them in their workshop. What would be good for a teacher to know about?
From a lot of the teachings that I've grown up with, and my grandparents, and their parents and grandparents as well. It just basically kind of was a story that kind of passed along to even us as we were young people, young kids, and that too as well. So I grew up that way, and how much connection that they had back in the day, and right up to when I was a kid, where my grandparents would take us out to medicine pick, to berry pick during the summer times, and there were certain times of the year that we'd go now in search of berry picking and things like that, and all this connection that we had with even our open water, like our sloughs. Actually, we drank water right out of the sloughs, and that was just, geez, I'm 62 years old now, so probably a little over 50 years, and today you try go drink some water out of the slough, you're never gonna. I don't think you'll get very sick just by doing that. So that's just in that 50 years. But prior to that time, they said that everything was so pure. You know, we're scared of even, going out and picking berries and things like that, because there might be chemicals in it, and then drinking the water, because there might be chemicals, and then we try to understand why our people are getting sick on the reserves. Is it because the farmers are using chemicals, that these chemicals are the winds are blowing it into our First Nations? And these are some of the things that we try to bring and clarify some of these issues that we have. And in the 1940s, I believe it was, that mining was starting around Saskatoon in this area, and the potash mining. And of course, back home, we have a lake that is situated underneath our grounds, and the aquifer underneath a lake, and this is where we get our water source from our First Nations and the many First Nations across that area. So when we had talked about it, and when the mining company came in and come to us and to introduce themselves to our First Nations within that area, and I guess to let us know that that they could help us out, we could help each other out in some way, and that they wanted to get a mine together too, and so we gave it an opportunity for our people to work first within the mine, and also for I guess to work up something that'll help our First Nations at the same time too as well. So that we did, and went through all the paperwork and all that stuff. Just to work with the mine and stuff like that too as well. So that was our first opportunity. It was our only opportunity that we had. So now today we're talking about the aquifer, of course, underneath, and the water that's underneath that we drink. And we asked them about, is it going to be safe for us to drink this water? Because you're going to be actually drilling right straight down, and you're going to be drilling through our water source. And is it going to affect our people? And so we sat down for probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 years, and just, come up with ideas, and they showed us all these different things of how they were going to do things and things like that. And so finally we got together and said, this is our opportunity for our people. So we have to coincide with what they bring to the table and things like that. So plus we went out and we got everything on paper that we want to. This is our area. Remember that this is our hunting area, because there's so much hunting area that our people utilize outside the reserve, berry picking, sage picking, and all these different medicines and things like that. Even hunting, right? So hunting was a part of our people. So that's what they did, and so we just basically put all that on paper. We mapped it all out and things like that, because all our sloughs back in the day, all the surrounding sloughs was an actual map of what our people used a long time ago. It was a map. So when they put it on, it wasn't anything that was written, on paper. But of course, when our people went out to maybe visit for another First Nation, they always said, we're going to go, all these sloughs had Cree names, all these sloughs. So I'm going to pass this slough over here and this slough over here. So that's how I'm going to make my way over to the next reserve. So that's how our maps were a long, long time ago. So we just basically put all that on a big map, and we got them together, and we showed the mine that this is, you see this is where our people, put all their history and their teachings and things like that within here. So, and it's all the way into Regina, all the way down to the Cypress Hills, because our people used to go hunting in the Cypress Hills as well.